Mini portable flashlight. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another flashlight to review. Been sent in this by Spartan Outdoors. I think they're a Northumberland company. Sent me this to review. Says yeah, no problem. So this is more like their EDC range, and I love EDC torches. You know, you guys know I love head torches and things like that. They're always so useful when, you know, such as myself as a tradesman and things like that. And they sent me this, and I thought, yeah, I'll review it. It looks quite nice. It looks pretty decent. Send it over to me. So they sent it over to me, and I've received it today. I'm looking at the packaging. The packaging is actually pretty decent. There's mini portable flashlight, side lamp switch, USB Type-C, which I love USB Type-C, as most people do now. You know, they're a lot better than them crappy micro ones that you used to get that just used to break and don't charge anything. Type-C is a lot faster nowadays. Power indicator, which is always good. I do like to see that on a torch. Adjustable gear and main light switch. 250 lumens. We'll see about that, but that's pretty decent for a torch. I'm not expecting, you know, a million candle watt power, which is, you know, is just crazy power. 120 meter distance, 14 hours. I'm definitely going to test that, guys, because, you know, I like to do my testing on my times, and there's only a few things that we've ever tested that have actually reached what they say. So 14 hours, we'll check that one out. 2 meters at dropping point, which is, it's about right. General tips and things, you know, LEDs and the weight of it, 100 gram, battery capacity, polymer battery, waterproof, domestic waterproof, blah, blah, blah. Aluminium magnesium alloy. Yeah, Type-C. Always nice to see a little mini charger with a USB. Always charge them up from your car and stuff on the go. Quite nice. Quite a different shape. Do like to see a nice little belt clip. Started using torches like this a lot more, but I don't use them for the belt. I actually use them to put in the top of my hat. When I wear a cap at work, I can just slide that on, and I actually prefer that. It's actually a better design. But I always do like to see a nice belt buckle clip on them. I'm assuming this is where it charges. I hate when they do these rubber things. I don't know why they always put these little rubber tabs on, and people with, you know, big size hands like myself, I mean, my hands are massive. They're not small. They always make them really tiny, so you can't really do much with them. Yep, USB Type-C. I'm not sure what that is. It's just an indentation of a hole. If you guys can see that. Don't know what that is. Strange. 2 LEDs up front, and then the strip light. A lot of torches are having these at the minute, and I've never really understood it. They're a bit strange. They come out with all these different flashy lights and things. But I'll talk to you about that a bit more in the video. So does that even turn on? Oh yeah, there we go. So we've got power on, so it's slightly charged. No indication on it though. Can't see anything. Doesn't tell me how much is in the battery or anything like that, which is a shame, unless it tells you when it's pretty much dead or fully charged. So that's on single light, on high beam. That's on low beam. Still pretty decent. And then double light. Sorry guys, you can't really see that on camera. That's a lot brighter. And then, yeah, a low beam. So it has a low beam and a high beam on one, and a low beam and a high beam on two. And then it's back to one again on high beam. Yeah, two, low. Then hold it again, and that's off. So I'm assuming that one then does the flashy lights. There we go. See, I like to see these. These are always good. I do like to see it. They're good for camping as well when you want to hang them up or things like that. You don't always have to have your torch down, and it only gives you a small space of light, you know, of the looming area. Whereas I like to see these more on the side. I mean, it gives you a lot more of a range of light than just the, you know, the round LEDs that normally come with them. Decent LEDs though. LEDs are the future really now. That's low beam. And sorry, you can't really see it on the camera, guys, but that's on 3 LEDs on high. This is low. Red, that's always good for night vision and things like that. Sorry, not night vision, but when you're in the night time in the woods and stuff, you want to keep a bit more obscure and lower, you know, out the way. I always prefer a nice little red light at night. It's good when you're out camping and stuff, and, you know, it's just yourself or, you know, a couple of you. Stick it on a red light, and you're not blinding each other in your faces and stuff, because you know if you're chopping wood or you're doing something or you're cooking at night and stuff, it's always nice to have a little red light. I do like them. Good feature. Oh, police feature. Coming back to this, I've never really understood why they do this. I think it's just a fancy thing. See, in the UK, if you decided to start flashing that in your car, you're going to get pulled over and done for that. But in an emergency situation, my partner's got one of the torches that I reviewed a while ago on the channel, and I've told her to keep that in the glove box. And if you're ever in need and you're out of area, or you know you've radioed for you've phone called for help and things like that, and you know she can't get hold of me or whatever, I've always told her to use this feature on the torch and just stick it on the roof, pointing away from anyone, you know, and the back of the car. So you know if she's on a corner or she's on a dark road, people can see this quite far away, and they're going to think, oh no, it's a police car or something like that. And it's not ideal, but it's something that's going to keep her safe. And if another car is oncoming and decides to, you know, hit her and make the, you know, the incident worse if a car's broke down. So something like this, I really like. I think it you know, it gives a bit of a glare off, and it lets people, you know, slow down behind you or in and around you. You can get like the red triangles and things like that you can stick out, but they're only reflective. They're not really like a light. So, you know, oncoming traffic, you don't really see it. But something like this, you're going to slow down because you are going to think it's the police. And if the police are driving by and it's a, you know, SOS moment, they're going to rather come and help you than rather be bothered that you're using their same colour flashy lights. You know, I can't really see it. It'd be a bit pathetic if they decided to do you for that when your car's broke down and you know you need help and you can't get a phone signal. So I do quite like this feature, and I would use it, and I tell her to use it. You know, I'd rather get a bit of a fine for imitating a police car if it's broke down, which I can't really see that in a small little Skoda that she's got, but I think that's always a good feature. Like I said, decent bright light. I like that it's also got a magnet on it as well, because when you're working under your bonnet and stuff, I always generally like a good magnet, because you can stick that under your bonnet, work on your engine, you know, fix your car, battery or whatever, and I do like that. Always like a magnet, always like to see that. We'll do some testing on it, guys, but let me know in the comments what you think. I do start liking these EDC torches and stuff more. That's really nice. It feels nice. Plastic's a bit, I don't know. Doesn't really seem the best. But it's a decent little torch. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's test it. So guys, what do we think? £3 ain't a bad price really, is it? It's not bad for a little torch like this. 11.5 hours, fell short slightly of its 14-hour range, but do you know what? It isn't far off. And I think for emergencies or EDC, just to use it, probably charge it once a week. For the crawl space or whatever you need to use it for, loft space or something like that. Like myself, I think you wouldn't need it for that long anyway. It's not the best, but again, what do you expect for £3? Things are getting a bit better now for a lot cheaper and stuff. And yeah, there is better lights out there and stuff. Phoenix lights and O lights and stuff. But again, like I said before, we like to do things a bit different on this channel, and maybe we'll start reviewing some of them better stuff. But again, not many people can afford the best stuff all the time, so it's nice to give people options and stuff. But I do quite like this light. It's not bad. I'll definitely be using it. And I can't really see any other problems that I've had with it, really. It's really bright, as you can see on the tests. I do like a good spread of light, and I do like a nice pinpoint of light as well if you need to get into more detail with seeing what you're doing in smaller areas and places and things like that. Again, Type-C cord, love a good Type-C. They're pretty much bulletproof. I've never had anything break on a Type-C yet. Micro ones, just crap, hate them. Most things now, I've changed most of them now to Type-C. But £3, guys, that's not bad, is it, really? Great little torch. Yeah. Let me know in the comments, guys. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.